Raised in the church. My mom was a Christian all along and went to church and everything. My dad, I don't know if he would have considered himself a Christian. He didn't go to church a whole lot because we were Quaker, and he didn't particularly get along with the Quakers. We moved out to a farm when I was about 5 or 6 years old, and at that point my dad really realized that he needed Christ, and so we started going to the Christian church, and we continued to go to the Christian church. I continue to go to a Christian church. Well, I'm still going to a Christian church. When I was in the 3rd grade, was when I really realized that I had sinned, and all the way growing up, I mean, I was always read the Bible, and I always believed in Jesus, and I always believed in God, and I believed that they were very real to me. It wasn't like it dawned on me one day that there really was a God. When I was in the 3rd grade, though, I'd always been told that, when we sinned, we separated ourselves from God, and I really experienced that. I mean, I really felt separated from God, and that was when I was baptized. And from that point on, I mean, it's real funny because that Sunday I was baptized, and that Sunday afternoon, my cousin took me out behind the barn and punched me in the face until I cussed, so that I would go to hell when I died, because he believed that if you sinned after you were baptized, you wouldn't be forgiven anymore. So, in that way of thinking, I was saved for about 3 hours. And the thing that I've realized, because growing up is pretty hard work, and I just made a lot of really bad choices. I made a lot of, I would like to call them mistakes, but they were so deliberate it would be hard to say that they were mistakes. And the thing that I have really realized is my salvation really has very little to do with choices I've made. That even though when I entered into a covenant with God, He remained faithful to that covenant, whether I was or not. And so my testimony would be just that God is faithful, and that He will go to any lengths to draw us to Himself. And so that's kind of long short of it.